We're going to be watching an incorrect summary of Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree, Sins and Shadows. It's going to be the final part where we finish the entire video and find out just how happy-go-lucky Miquella is, unless this is something that Max0r is also breaking into multiple parts himself, because I have no idea how big this DLC is. I heard it was large, like really big, and massively challenging in a way that mattered more about you finishing random events than anything else. So I have no idea what we're getting to here. Either way, though, we're going to jump in and check it out. Okay, ominous, loud noises. Is that chanting in the background? Scadu Altus.
So, you've made it after all. Then I welcome you most dearly to the land of Shadow Altus.
I'm not the only one reading that as Scadu. Oh god, is it gonna be a Skibbity toilet reference?
Golden, beautiful, and yet eternally marked by our sin.
This is beautiful? It's kind of cool looking.
Look over there, Pookie Bear.
Please stop saying that.
To the north lies a
Pookie
fortress
Bear?
known as the Shadow Keep.
Oh,
An
she thinks from
oppressive,
Miquella.
Towering citadel of a war long won.
Oh.
Or
What the?
long lost. Though, were it not for the charm that kindly Miquella has placed upon me, I too would rip your heart out and kill you.
What?
It is how I show affection, honey. Your objective, as is mine.
Okay. Wow, we've gone full confirmed yandere. Sure.
Is to enter the
assuming we
confines
fight her at
of
some
the
point.
Black Keep, climbing its tallest palisades and reaching the very heart of darkness.
Cool art.
Mesmer the Impaler lies in its darkest goon cave, waiting for the embracer.
I'm sorry, did she actually break on the line? And they left that in?
Its darkest.
I realize we're just looking at his snake reaching between his legs. That's actually the character model, or did Max0r actually find a fan creation on this? You know what? I don't want to ask, because at this point, I'm kind of assuming this is actually his in-game model. They know exactly what they were doing here because of all the fan art for some of the other characters.
Goon cave, waiting for the embrace of a mother who will never return.
Isn't that because we killed her?
He is what is required for us to reach kindly Miquella, for us to witness the power of a living god, for us to
Didn't we kill
finally
the other living gods?
officiate our marriage.
What?
Excuse me, lady?
Kindly Miquella was thee who shipped us tarnished. It must happen. You cannot fix me. And I want at least 12
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna
children whose names
work
all
on the
start
key thing
with
now.
same letter.
I'm going to say something I never thought I would say. Max0r's in danger. It does look pretty cool, though.
Welcome, everyone, to the scarred and radiant landscape of Scadu. Scadu, it's pronounced Shadow Altus. A beautiful domain of golden glades and horrifying hollows, punctuated occasionally by the gigantic bear attacks. Because we have done a
Of course
very
there's more
bad job
bears.
preventing forest fires. A place well kept
Smokey ain't gonna deal with shit no more. Also, the little forest fire over there.
within the shadows of the Shadow Keep. And most importantly, fabled home of the ancient and revered technique of beating the shit out of people with your bare hands. And no,
Wait, that wasn't a thing in the game already? For some reason, I thought melee was already in there. Oh, neat. Wait, does that mean they invented an entire new style of combat just for, in the DLC? Oh, wow.
I do not mean the actual bare hands. That is different, apparently. I would genuinely be embarrassed if I was killed by this. Like, imagine dying to a bear.
A dark circle won't stop that monster! I'm running for my life!
God damn it, Squidward. Even I recognize that audio. Some of the old
Heading
ones,
to
too.
the north, we come across this secret cave, leading us to a secret path. Very, very far to the east, to the extent that it is disturbing. Before finally reaching the headwaters of the Scorpion River, which
called
is
the-
seemingly
Oh,
called that
God,
for
flying scorpions.
No particular reason.
Greetings, citizen. We are... technically arachnids. Flying spider scorpions. You know, there comes a time where you need to stop and wonder if God remains in his heaven out of fear of the creations he's done. And then realize, yeah, of course he is, because we're doing the exact same thing with our creations right now with this freaking game. There are lines, man. And this is going full Australia. You do not go full Australia. I'm saying that because there's part of me wondering if this is a creature that does already exist in Australia. And the rest of me is going, yeah, no, it definitely is. Yeah. And Michael Hamilton, you mentioned, hopefully she does not go full Anya from Shimonetta. Good anime, but creepy sometimes. In the English translation is a word where dirty jokes do not exist. Oh, I've actually heard of that one. Isn't Anya the one? Oh, she's the drinking tea girl. Made with love. Oh. Yeah, I get that reference. Yeah, I think that night is very much being written that way.
This is the most horrifying thing I've seen in my life.
They're probably sped up, but that's not any better.
Fan favorite selection of enemies here on tour from the charming land of Caelid.
Not Caelid. Oh, lovely.
Enemies. Yes, it's the
I'm assuming he changed the coloration on them?
Don't go to the Scorpion River, and definitely don't go to the funny Deathblight catacombs that were extremely bugged in co-op.
Oh.
Oh, you gotta be.
Oh my fucking god. Bro is not okay.
Oh god, how... And he died to fall.
What the fuck? Squidward, if you get blasted, we are going to die.
Dead.
What makes you say that?
You guys are freaking out over nothing.
I didn't actually know that
you gotta be
co-op on this.
afraid of it here.
Thanks, Max.
Always happy to help, buddy.
How many
Shadow Altus is home to many a mysterious
It looks cool, but
location,
also
with
mysterious,
some of the
huh?
highlights, including such scenes as the big fort with a giant dead body pit.
Oh, yeah,
To
lovely.
get to
More of
my
those.
favorite location in these luminous landscapes, we must head below the buried ruins of Morth and emerge deep within the confines of the very normal village with a minor obsession with arts and crafts.
That is a lot of pots. Oh god, I remember what they did with the pots. Wait, that's the actual in-game color Invictus? So the odd multicolor was actually normal? Oh god. And Michael Hamilton, you mentioned Earth is the level 5 death world for a reason? Yeah, that makes sense.
Second only to their obsession with sharpening their tools as
Oh, it
much
has-
as humanly possible.
Does it have a head? No, it's just wearing a bag around its head. For some reason, I thought it was a stump.
Watch, he's gonna do it again. There he goes. Oh,
He likes sharpening that
there he goes
sword.
again. Okay, he's getting some space. Why? Sharpening the sword.
Is he sharpening it
He's
on
not
his
the sharpest tool in the
wrist?
shed, but he's gonna make sure his sword is.
Gotta love me some of that lore-accurate kitchenware.
I just realized what that guy is. He's a reference to Bloodborne because he's sharpening a sword based on blood, which is something I think you could do to some weapons in Bloodborne.
So after a few minutes of watching a bunch of naked men straight up jork it, we follow the bridge northwards through the darkest forest in all of Scadu Altus.
Oh, yay, more
dodging a
regular
series
wolves.
of familiar encounters.
More fire.
Before finally finding ourselves approaching the cathedral of Manus-Meter.
What?
So here we have a wonderful selection of NPC companions, such as the mentally stable man, who, if you so choose,
That's a man.
leads you down an unsettling questline, whose purpose is to reveal the secret truth hidden just beyond the stars.
I'm sorry, what? The moon is merely the closest star in Elden Ring. The worst part is I don't think he's actually even making a joke about the moon being stars. But just the little bit of me going, okay, remember it's a game, moons being stars is perfect here. That's just how they're using terminology. The rest of me is going that, yeah.
Eventually
music,
unveiling
computer.
the
I'd be
dark
fine with that.
underlying reality sitting within the very heart of the deformed finger dimension. What the f-
No, what? Okay, so it's fingers on top of
Sitting within the very heart of
the giant
the
blow.
deformed finger
Meteor, mother of fingers. Oh god.
dimension. What the fuck are they putting in Japan's drinking water? We also have this. What the fuck are
What am I even looking at? It's just fingers on top of fingers with hands coming out, and I think those are intestines made of fingers.
what the fuck are
I
they
don't-
putting in Japan's drinking water?
I'm just going to agree with Max0r flat out on this one. What the hell am I looking at? You know what? Never mind. I don't want to answer that. I don't want to know. No, just Nope.
We also have this cool guy named, he's Sauron. It's literally just
Okay, actually, we're going to just say that. Yeah, he said the same thing I was thinking. It's Sauron.
Sauron. Like, how am I supposed to take this seriously? So after our
see if he
incredible
wants a
meeting
ring.
with the Finger family final boss, we decide to head to the
Doesn't
north
get
of
better to
Scadu
look at it.
Altus, riding through the ominous Black Gate and into the very, very long tunnel before
We have a Sauron. We have a Black Gate. We have the journey towards a tower by a tree that's lit on fire. I mean, there are so many Lord of the Rings references in this. I'm actually a little impressed.
finally emerging within the confines of the Shadow Keep, dark fortress of the eternal occupation, oppressive hold of Mesmer the Impaler, and specifically the very bottom of the Shadow Keep.
Oh,
this is just like a genuinely massive game. Like, can I have my life back, please?
No.
Now, Shadowkeep is actually accessible from two completely different angles.
Oh.
The side entrance, beginning in the church district,
Wait, what did he say over there? Raise my
accessible
phone at
from
home.
two completely different angles.
The normal mode and the racist mode. So red and blue? Feels like a Pokemon reference almost.
The side entrance, beginning in the church district, leads both high above this tower's soaring walls and down below to a variety of beautiful and diverse.
Is that a giant flower boss? Oh god. You
Each
never
of
see a
which I
flower
will
in a
be
game that doesn't want to
returning
fuck you up.
when I remember to do them. And the main entrance,
knights?
starting with the steep ascent, leads us into the depths of the citadel itself. But in order to
of
access this
falling.
rambunctious route, we have to first prove ourselves against the randomly placed hippo exhibit.
What?
Because no evil fortress is complete without one. Oh.
What the? It's a hippogator. But it looks almost like a dog. Yeah, like just okay. Is this what all dogs in Elden Ring become?
Oh. Oh, what?
That is a lot of teeth.
Yeah, they just keep a hippo in the basketball court, dude.
Oh, never mind. It's
Okay, it's a Porcia hippo.
As you can probably tell by this point, Shadowkeep is not so much of a fortress or castle, as much as it is an insane version of Lanedale. And that was an entire metropolitan area, with numerous complex interconnected paths leading both outside the castle and within. And outside the castle, and within again. It's really hard to tell if you're getting lost.
I just think you get lost and see if eventually you leave it. It looks cool, but...
Welcome to the evil place where all of the bad people live, as opposed to Scadu
Oh, we're back to New Jersey. Skibbity Atlas. Oh, God.
Altus, which only contains very nice people in it. Here we can familiarize ourselves with Shadowkeep's many distinct locations, and subsequently its very distinct residents, which can range from a series of unique and challenging Fire Knights, all the way over to the paraplegic gravity wizard riding a pig, which I thought was a
So it's not just Radon, it's literally everyone. Okay.
pretty fun fight, and would
Mini
be even
Radon.
more enjoyable if I remembered how I got here. Every single copy of Elden Ring is personalized, and this one is trying to give me a stroke. Miyazaki intended for him to move at that speed. It is just part of the game.
I'm not sure which is worse. The fact that I'm just telling myself, nah, this is just Max0r editing it because it's Max0r. Or the fact that it's Elden Ring and it might not be a Max0r editing it. I don't know. I legitimately do not know.
Rolling further onward at an appropriate
Sorry,
speed,
it's
we
mine.
progress further
Oh,
into the
God.
Black Bastion by ascending into the Specimen Storehouse, an amazing and aloft archive containing all of the charismatic megafauna that Mesmer the Impaler was very nice to, which is why everyone in Bellerot was so welcoming to me. This area is extremely confusing, almost as confusing as my video structure, with some
There's a structure? Oh, the more you know.
paths guiding us high above this looming library, eventually culminating in the discovery of a secret elevator, one that takes us all the way back down to Scadu Altus again.
All the way to the beginning.
So that's how I got here.
Oh, God, you got the
Well, let us
pig
lead to
again.
some incredibly important lore revelations.
Tarnished, you're finally here. I have a secret plot twist to tell you that will surely have great
God damn it,
story
not you guys again.
implications.
Wait, do they still have the thing where NPCs can be killed off by other NPCs? Oh god, that would legitimately kill me if you just have to restart the game because random bullshit like that.
I just want to have a conversation, man. How were this many people following me?
There's a flying mode?
I blame you for this. This is it, guys. This is the joke that I've been setting up the entire video. It's time for us to climb the giant fees. This is a mandatory part of the level. Miyazaki wanted this for you.
Considering how many other, let's call them less than obvious places of enjoyment people were putting into these games, Giant Feet was probably the most tame thing we've seen so far. I hate that it's the most tame thing I've seen so far, and I'm not even making a joke about this. There is something wrong.
Why are you laughing, Max?
Oh, you don't want to know, man. It is a From Software secret. Okay, so it turns out that the bats can't actually hit you so long as you remain in the fetal position.
What?
The only problem with this strategy is that you can never escape. This is just my life now.
Does that mean one of the good strategies is just someone going fetal and everyone else shooting from a distance? That kind of sounds awesome. And
jump scare.
Oh god!
Therapy isn't enough, man. He needs to be shot.
Yeah. The flower. Heard of a sunflower? Not anymore. Damn. What? Okay, that's so cool. It's a silly effect and simple, but candles coming on is always one of the coolest things. What?
Thou art tarnished, it seems.
I'm a snake.
Please don't pay attention to him.
Who?
I'm sorry. God damn it. We got the very distinguished voice talking, and then the snake going just in the cutesy little voice. I'm a snake. I'm sorry. Everything here has been so over the top and serious or insane, and just something cutesy is just not what I was expecting.
Are you?
I'm a snake.
See, you did it again. I don't like that. But if one so bereft of light must go.
That is a very long snake.
Demise.
I realize what I just said. It's a good thing I never do anything I can never forget to cut out.
Then let it be so. For in the words of Mother America was my crusade ordained.
I think we killed your mother, so...
Those stripped of the grace of...
I just realized why his body looks so odd to me. His torso is as wide, like it's massively wide, his arms are long. He has the basic body of... kind of looks like one of the ogres.
gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
Damn. How many times did he die to this boss?
Mesmer the Impaler, Grim King of the Shadowlands, and the world's most unfortunate incel, trapped in the darkness of his goon cave, is here to show us that those
Oh yes,
stripped
all the
of grace
gooning.
of gold shall all meet death in the embrace.
You know that moment where you realize the joke about him being a goon has two different meanings and both are completely accurate? Because one is like, yeah, goon because he's doing his stuff all over the place, which you can see on screen. And goon because he's literally following his boss's orders to beat people's legs in. Ha. I don't think that makes it better.
Of Mesmer's flame, or so he tells us every single time we die to him. And at this point
it's one of those
seems
lines.
kind of bored of it. This is the only major boss fight in the game where the first phase is harder than the second.
Really?
Most of his moves acting as very thorough explanations. Autism be damned, my man can cook a fucking shish kebab. You see, on a fundamental level, Mesmer is both extremely simple and quite complicated. Simple in that we are fighting a straightforward duel with an intuitive yet rapid moveset.
So it's more just reaction
time.
time.
In that every single attack is its own unique psychological torment, demanding and necessitating a great deal of discipline, where even the slightest hint of panic immediately results in death. This guy just does not know when to stop. It is actually getting funny at this point, almost always engaging us in extremely long combos where every other attack is laced with gunpowder. But if the player is able to dodge his excessive onslaught, Mesmer offers generous and ample openings, sometimes in the middle of mix-ups, before winding up another flurry and beginning the process all over again.
Please calm down. I think the answer to that is no. Why? Like, legitimately, I mean, I would never make it this far in the game, but if I got to this point, I would probably give up because long combo strings, you just gotta constantly dodge or block. I can't. I'm too unga-bunga about most games. No, I would die.
Which is, of course, assuming that the combo is actually going to end.
They don't always end!
Put that snake away. There are children here.
I'm a snake.
Shut the fuck up!
With hilarious belligerence and range that is not to be underestimated, combined with a large and varying skill set, this boss makes for a fight that is as beautifully fun as it is incredibly sleek. Mesmer has the oppression of Renala, the spectacle of Bale, the good looks and charm of Rykard, and the smoothness of Radigan, all coming together in this one ridiculous battle that I genuinely cannot stop playing. No, seriously, I would like to beat it now. I'm planning to make for an outstanding game of skill.
Do you have to get the ending for someone else to play through?
And one very good reason to hate.
Second phase?
No.
Oh, now there's two snakes.
This can't be
Three
happening.
snakes?
I suffered hundreds of years to be king of ashes.
I mean, dude, you're basically describing every king in a Souls format game, so yeah, kinda.
Oh, Mother, if I must be forsaken so, then forgive me.
What's he doing?
One indulgence.
What's he do? Oh no, is he gonna? Ah! Why? Is he gonna eat the eye? No, he's breaking a glass eye? What? God damn it! It's like so much hype, so much music building up, and then just, I'm a snake. That is perfect. Oh. You can see his body burning.
Tarnished, wilt thou be taken.
Oh, is the cloth actually burning off him?
Of the abyssal serpent.
Wait.
Sure.
Yeah, the eye is missing. His eyes are burned out like one of the firekeepers. And the snake looks very similar to something from Dark Soul 1.
Of light. Over and over again.
I really not like to look at that. Base Serpent Mesmer. Oh, that's a lot of snake. Nope. Nope. Can we just go back to look at this? This is literally so cool looking. I know he was gushing about the first phase and how every bit of it was basically the other bosses combined. But the snake man. Well, is a snake man. It's like nothing has much changed, but they just burned him down, made him bloodier, and looked more worn down. Which is something most of the bosses either started as or you didn't notice. But it's just, what the hell? Demigod slain. And that's the end of the DLC. Walking over the giant ass again. Oh. Oh, what is that? I don't recognize this song, but I feel I've heard it somewhere before. Going to a cup? The site of grace? This is a really pretty area. The hinterland. Why do I feel like something horrible is about to happen? Because it's a Max0r video in Elden Ring. It is really pretty. Which you don't really get in any Souls game. Shaman Village. He's going through all the areas of it. Oh, I see. Because I've heard this is a very pretty DLC, but damn.
I'm, maybe halfway through the DLC.
What? That was the halfway point? Okay. I was not expecting that. So Cottontia, or Cocktail Via's Leda, Tom Schalk is Hornsent, Tasha Richard is Hornsent, Wesley, Ashley, Tasha. Bao the Whale is the snake. Oh my god. Dude. So we got Dark Souls music. 5 Lappies. Dark Souls 3. Various arrangements. There's a lot from Cthulhu Seeker, which he did mention earlier and sounded really awesome. Damn. Holy shit, man. I thought we were getting to like the big ending. There's the reveal that all is not as it seems. The fingers are admittedly still one of the creepiest things I've ever seen created in any of the Dark Souls games ever to exist ever. But then that's the halfway point, or like maybe the halfway point. How big is that DLC? Like usually when you have a boss that combines elements of everything else to get its entire point across, that's the ending. I thought, okay, Demigod, cool. That's usually a DLC. No, this doesn't feel like a DLC. This feels like a full sequel that you just play within the main game, which admittedly would actually be a really cool way to do things from here on out. But still, god damn, that is a lot. Also, ooh, Dylan Howard, membership for 2 months. Thank you, Matt. At the Beardly Beardington level, even. Nice. Hey, I was confused with your Hell of a Boss video. You're not doing the Hell of a Boss anymore. Are you just not doing live stream anymore? I can't do them in live streams because they get strikes. Normally, like if I just put a video out, it gets claimed. Money goes to VivziePop or Vivian Maduro. That's cool. But if you do it in a stream, even though it's claimed, they just block the video. And if the video doesn't stop being blocked soon enough, it goes to a strike. So that is just an issue with YouTube's system. It'll eventually get addressed in like the next decade. I know what I said. Yep. So I just can't do those kind of videos live. And because of that, I've kind of just been taking a lot of time off because of holidays. So I'm very far behind on other videos, but they'll be out later this month. Just got to get around to them. And I probably won't this week because there's a lot of other stuff I got to do. Getting the Shopify page set up is taking a lot longer than I thought. Yeah, who would have thought about that? In the meantime, that was admittedly one of the most insane things I have seen in a while, and I love it, but I'm still kind of stuck on the entire Max0r did half of the DLC to make that entire video, and that was a chunky video. That was an entire hour in excessive detail of everything he could do, and I love it, but I'm also terrified to see what the other half is, because people are saying, oh yeah, now you get to see Marika's hometown at the beginning of the next part, because that's where the first one ended. I don't know what the hell is going on. I thought her hometown was like just, oh yeah, we're not going to talk about it because that would involve lore, and we don't do that here. I don't know. I really don't know, and I just kind of want to find out what's going on now. Either way, thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you in the next one.